how do I find an amazing partner? You need to be able to reflect onto yourself. You have to start understanding how you're thinking, how your emotions are, how your behavior is. You need to do a SWOT analysis on yourself. What are your strengths? What are your weaknesses? What opportunities do you have? What threats do you have on yourself? What is the patterns of behavior that you have? What stops that from relationships? Do you take responsibility by the stuff that you do? Do you have an emotional capacity to learn and to identify when emotions come up? And do you manage your emotions effectively? Are you a person that has empathy? Can you engage in listening? Do you have the capability to understand another person's perspective? Are you able to connect to yourself to an emotional level that you can find the health within yourself? And can you connect on that emotional level to put that into health towards other people? Do you actually love yourself? What value do you put to yourself? Do you have self-worth? What foundation have you built to love yourself? Do you have a positive image of yourself? Do you look after yourself? Do you look after your health? Do you look after your body? Do you look after generally anything that has to do with you? What are your unique qualities that you like about yourself? What things do you have that you value? If you don't have things that you value, there's room for growth. That's where you need to work on. Do you appreciate yourself? Do you respect yourself? By accumulating all those different partners that you had in your life, you can see the appreciation that you have towards yourself and whether you respect yourself. So if you had partners that were not so nice, there's lots of room to learn about that. Do you get to see how you have traumas or you've been through traumas? Because everybody has some sort of trauma. And it's when you sit down and you recognize and you address unresolved emotional traumas and wounds that come from your past. Do you read books? Are you invested in personal development? Have you seen a psychotherapist or a mentor? Or perhaps you might be in the metaphysics and you're doing some healing modalities. That all those different things can help you to heal and to take all of your experiences and the bad ones in order to help you to show up as an authentic partner, to be the real you. Are you good at communicating to others? How effective is that? Do you know what it means to do healthy boundaries towards people and to call out certain behaviors? Do you know how to express what it is that you want? So that is to speak about your need, what you desire, and what limitations do you have? And can you do that while respecting your partner? Can you actually discuss and have open and honest conversations with a person? Can you be a supportive and loving partner? Or do you need to criticize and demand most of the time? And do you have any personal interests of your own? Are you pursuing personal growth and development? Are you engaging in activities that make you happy? Because that can really help your life and it can actually make you an interesting and a great individual. If you put that out, that attracts like-minded people. Being your authentic self and having the capacity to show vulnerability in all your interactions is a necessity for an amazing partner. And you've got to possess those things. It's the time that you can be really, really open about your thoughts, your feelings, and your desires. Because being the authentic you is the only way to foster a deep connection and to attract a partner who may appreciate and support you for who you truly are. In order for you to have a loving and fulfilling relationship, it all begins with you. Cultivate yourself. It has nothing to do with the other person. The way to see that you're lacking in yourself is to see the relationships that you're surrounded with. If you've got relationships that you're still seeing the lacks, be certain that there's lacks within you. And there's nothing wrong with that. We all got some sort of lacks. But the most important thing is, are you doing something about them to work on those things? Because that is your only way of increasing the chances to attract an amazing partner that is aligned, that is authentic, and that is vulnerable. So your number one tool is personal growth and personal growth of your emotional intelligence and always going within.